I come out, I come vote my conscience. So because like this, everything for Nigeria tire apart. So if you get voter's card, it go make you come and come vote, so that matters go better.
Before the election kickstart in Edo, there were already reports of thuggery activities in Edo State. Now, it's obvious that this election has been won under the platform of vote buying, voter intimidation, thuggery activities cutting across the whole state in Edo State. And this is because the gubernatorial candidate of PDP came out to lash on the Independent National Electoral Commission, the Nigerian Police Force, and all the stakeholders involved.
All of a sudden, some people came in, threw tear gas, and kind of drove everybody that was there outside the office. They've now insisted that all of those collations should come into the INEC headquarters. The problem was our agents then started telling us that they were not being allowed into INEC headquarters. So my deputy and I came in here to find out why they are not allowing our agents to the collation centers. There are too many funny things going on all of a sudden, and there seems to be INEC complicity, police complicity working together. And this cannot be right for democracy in this country. You know, they're trying to subvert the will of the people of Edo State, and it will not happen. By God's grace, it cannot happen. Edo State people will stand and fight for their rights. All of a sudden, you see all these funny results coming out of Edo North. It doesn't make sense. How do you have the full number of accredited voters or people who took PVCs when you know averagely it's 25% to 28% for a good election of people that turn up for the election out of those that are truly accredited? How? All of a sudden they're having 90%, 100%? And everybody sees this clearly. But we want to subvert democracy in this country by all means. And I don't know why we do this thing to ourselves in this country. The desperation for power by those who have nothing to offer the people of this country is just incredible. No, I don't have a plea. The people of Edo State who have exercised their right to vote and have exercised it in the direction they want for the candidates that they want will stand up and fight for their rights. It's not about me. It's about us.
Now, where are we heading to under this APC-led government in Nigeria, especially under Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration? Where are we headed to? It is very obvious, just like the deputy governorship candidate of Labour Party said, which I brought to you in this video, our last video, and it's so heartbroken to see that in a democratic setting there is nothing like democratic practices at all. What we see is violence at every given opportunity. But then I have this particular video for you to watch. I was so emotional when I came across this particular video of a young lady in Edo who came out to pour out her heart because of the way things are as of today in Nigeria, as well as the candidate who run for this particular election and her choice of vote because of the situation she finds herself as a graduate in Nigeria.
Much about that man of a thing, I don't really know much about the man, but seeing waiting PDP and APC, they use our eyes see for Nigeria. To me, I believe say may we give another party the chance, because right now when I want to, I not say the problem they come from Oga Jagaban Emilokon, but if we begin doing from state to state, you get, and based on that pattern, a young man, you get, in go like feel the pain of my youth, they hungry. I'm a graduate, I went to school, I'm done serving, and I'm working for somebody with little or no salary. If say Nigeria better, I believe I suppose stay in good position, but because say everything for the place get the way it be, now why they do sales work, which I no plan to do. I studied accounting and I graduated well. I suppose they work for bank or one kind better firm, but the matter be say who want give you work, because Nigeria now who know person they give person job, and I no get papa, so and automatically I don't know person when go give me person contact, when go give me job. But if it be say our leader now president, he dey pay na for a house, he go dey pay na say people when they outside they hungry, so like this now make them share am. I know say if they come out they'll promise us everyone next, but last we know they see anything. So since the ones when we don't they give the vote ever since no give us anything, may we give another one, more see how the matter one be.
Now that based on the statistic that we have seen so far, it is obvious that the PDP candidate has won the election based on the result that we are seeing that is flying on the internet. But since we are not the Independent National Electoral Commission, we cannot categorically announce who is actually the winner of this election until the Independent National Electoral Commission announce that the PDP candidate or the Labour Party candidate or the APC is a winner. Because we have seen in the past where the fourth actually become the winner in an election, talking about the Imo election some years ago. So we will not be surprised when we see abracadabra happening between now and the time that INEC will officially declare the results. Because looking at the APC candidate who could not communicate with the people of Edo State, scoring such number of votes is so something that is unbelievable in Nigeria. If those people of Edo State, 200,000 people come out to vote for the APC candidate, then there is something wrong with the people of Edo State, because I don't think that someone who cannot communicate, not talking about speaking English here, but communicate, like telling them what he has to offer them, and at the end of the day is scoring such numbers of votes. If those votes were not allocated and were actually something that he got from the polling unit, then they need to check the psychology of those people who passed that vote to him, or better still, they need to visit some psychiatric hospital in order for one to understand if something is actually wrong with them. But however, it is what it is. When some people are being given 10,000 naira to buy spaghetti and a cup of garri, just like you heard from the young lady, then what do you expect them to do? They will go there and vote, and the 10,000 cannot even take them for a week. When you have a fuel going for 1,200, of which this will affect at every given, thing in Nigeria as of today. Look at the transportation, it has gone up. Look at the food price, it has gone up. Look at everything in the country, it has gone up. Look at the school fee of students, it has gone up. And the people will still have the guts to go and vote someone who cannot even say what he have for them economically, security wise, for someone saying that he's going to offer them insecurity. I don't understand. That is, if they want their natural resources, then they will offer them insecurity. Now that will take me to the issue of the banditry activities in the north central, northwest, of which those states or those places are being filled with natural resources, of which are not being harnessed by the government. And we hear of illegal mining here and there, and those are the places that you hear of high level of insecurity. So it means that if there is any place where there is a high level of natural resources and should be harnessed for the development of that community, such places will engulf with insecurity. Is that what he's trying to tell us? Those were the kind of silly statement being made during the campaign, and here we are having him with over 200,000 votes, and then somebody who is an intellectual, a Democrat, who has the capacity, who has the technocrats, who has everything to deliver to the people, talking about Alamido Akpatu, is having less than 20,000 votes. Is it not surprising to you? Is it not that, in as much as we understand the fact that the zoning system in Edo did not favor Labour Party? Because when you look at the fairness, you look at this, which we all preached during 2023 general election, it didn't favor Akpatu, because if the people are voting based on the zoning in the state, then the PDP candidate will pick the day, which is normal. But then to have such numbers of votes, man, let me have what you think at the comment section. But remember that politicians don't really care about you but their personal interest, so put yourself first before you jump up to defend any political party or any politician. Thank you for watching.